chest is empty.
There was something in the chest, or am I... Anyway, let's go.
You get a smile in response. It's a typical country breakfast. Fried beets and sausage with garlic for a garnish. You get a farewell wave in response.
You are always on the go, my friend. Take care. Good to see you.
I need at least... Remind me to at least sleep here one night. Or not, or sleep... I don't think I need to sleep there. I need to sleep on the garden, which is outside. Okay, let's... Okay, throwing... Okay. Picklocks 350. Do I put 350 or do I... Okay. Well, I don't have to go to the gypsy. That's a good thing. Let's just go visit Boris, say what he wants to say to his wife, and call it... And then let's continue. At least let me go to 350. Let me raise the stats to 350, and we'll see if we can take off the... At night, we have to visit the castle gate at night to see if we talk to Katrina again.
A fine autumn day to be walking. A man who walks everywhere will see much, I always say. Good day, and welcome back.
You tell Boris that Olga is having trouble running the shop without him.
There is much to do to keep the shop straightened up. My family always worked together to keep it going before. If only Olga wouldn't nag me all the time. She and I used to enjoy running the shop when we actually had things to sell. What is the point of even running a shop when there is no business? Work, work, work. That was all Olga ever said to me. And it didn't matter what I did. I always did it wrong. And so she would nag. All I wanted was a chance to get away from her voice. I got so tired of being nagged one day that I walked out of town. I walked so long that it was getting dark. Then I met the master and was asked if I wanted the job as gatekeeper. I accepted and have been here ever since. The castle is very quiet during... The people of the town I have worked as a gatekeeper here for many years. I wear no gall. I am third. Farewell.
Okay. Don't
Goodbye, and good travels.
Okay, let's talk to Olga. Now this is there. Then I'm going back. Let's talk to Olga and then come back here. No, now I'm going back here. Let's just raise stats. I'm going to raise stats to 350. Then we're going to try and dislodge the bonsai tree from the swamp. Little tree from the swamp. If it's not, I'll come back and continue with the stat grinding. I think 350 should be enough. I wonder if I have to raise strength. I don't think so. I mean, I don't use. I'm a thief. If I was a fighter or a paladin, yeah, that would be the first thing. You have that step machine in the Adventurers Guild.
You are always on the go, my friend. Take care.
Back again so soon. What have you heard lately? So, you haven't...
Tell Olga that Boris doesn't see any reason to keep the shop open when there's nothing left to sell.
No business. Huh. You just tell that man about my avocado and garlic sandwiches. People come in and buy them all the time. If Boris talks to you again, you tell him I'm fixing his favorite sandwiches. Avocado and garlic and pumpkin wheat bread. Oh, I used to love those.
The way to a man's heart is to his stomach.
This isn't such... You take care. Don't want...
Yep. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
As my husband used to say, come back again, sunshine or rain.
Still mid-morning. That's good stealth. We have good stealth here. For it.
You grab you grab you grab you grab you grab a handful of rocks.
349. Then I need to go train climbing.
You grab. You grab. You grab. You grab. You grab.
$353. Okay. Let's save and let's try and save the
You grab. You grab.
hawk. It's always a good sight. While the hawk is around, I think every time the hawk's around, there are no monsters in nearby. If it doesn't appear, there could be a monster in another screen. I hope that is enough. If it's not, something is wrong.
You missed the rock pile. You'll need to keep practicing your throwing.
What?
You missed.
I wonder if I have to train strength too. Because
You missed.
there's something here that or never mind.
A delicately crafted bonsai bush looks totally out of place in a pool of dark, unhealthy-looking goo. You can't reach the bonsai from here, and the ledge is too slippery for you to climb on it. Perhaps you can try something else. The stones are clear of the bush now, but you still don't have a good angle on it. Dragging the bush side... The stones are clear of the bush now, but you still don't have a good angle on it. Dragging the bush sideways would surely harm it.
Okay, it was a puzzle.
You feel a tug on the line. Yes, you've hooked a big one. You carefully haul in the bonsai bush. Wipe some of the grimy goo off its roots and tie it to your backpack.
There. Well, it means I have to go and train the acrobatics. Go back to train acrobatics. But first we had to continue the story. Let's go to the... okay. Okay. Let's go back to the Leshy. He's gonna tell him, oh, you have to go. There I was throwing rocks at it and nothing. I could think the afternoon. Okay, afternoon and half. Can I go through here? No. No, I can't.
Two and two make six. A little bush is in a fix. If you save a plant from goo, I can help you with a clue.
You tell the Lishi that you guess it's some sort of bush.
Oh, you're just guessing. I want you to bring me a shrubbery. Six and seven make 13. Plant it in a garden green. Flowers bloom and waters flow. Plant the bush where it will grow.
No one...
Okay, I need to go to the garden, which is just south. Okay, which is south. So I need to go here. Oh, great. These assholes. Ow. I think I'm poisoned.
You've whopped the wyvern. It now lies still like many of its victims before. The wyvern has no place to carry treasure. This is one reason why dragon hunting is far more popular.
Oh, bloody hell, I'm poisoned. $2.99. Acrobatics $2.99. Great. And I'm potion.
The only effect is a tingling sensation. But if Dr. Cranium is to be trusted, you should now be safe from poison. For a while.
Okay.
Stop. You grab a handful of rock.
Got my ass kicked. Oh no.
You have come to a beautiful garden deep within the forest. A stream flows gently in a loop around the central island. Feelings of peace and harmony permeate the area.
This is the place where I can...
You have come to a beautiful garden. The stream is wider and slower at this point. It almost looks like a small pond. Someone has dug a large hole there, perhaps removing a bush or a small tree. Nothing happened. You plant the bonsai in the hole and scrape some of the rich soil around it. In moments, the bush begins to grow and blossom before your eyes. The bonsai bush is thriving in the rich soil. You You take a drink of the cool water. It tastes like wild strawberries. It's an ornate oriental lantern. You discover 30 crowns hidden there. You accept it as a gift from Erana. You have come... It's an ornate oriental lantern. It doesn't budge.
Ooh, the music. It's the first time I'm playing on Sound Canvas, so... emulated Sound Canvas. Let's go back to the Leshy. Here's the next quest it's gonna give us. $76, okay. $2.99, okay. Acrobatics.
Hello.
You say, hello, but there's only silence in return.
Hello.
Goodbye.
1 and 2 and 3 make 6. Who hides her hut behind trick sticks? Magic message. Bush is here. In the rhyme with disappear.
You say, hello, but there is no response other than the faint rustling of the plants near you. No one's...
Okay. I deduce is Baba Yaga's here. So we go and visit her, or... Yeah, we're gonna go and visit her, but hell, I'm not gonna... We're not gonna do the Baba Yaga quest yet. We can go and visit her. Doesn't hurt. Not visit her. Just check out if her... No, not this.
You are near the southeastern corner of the forest. You can just make out a strange-looking wooden house on a tall cliff to the southwest.
Oh, great. Where is it?
You are in the south, the cute, in. There is absolutely nothing. You.
Weapon use and stealth. Okay. Got a bit more weapon use. I need combat right now is not great. Especially because I have to defeat at least one Barrow. And it's very hard, it's the boss Barrow. And I could at least defeat the other one.
You are in the far southeastern corner of the forest. Further passage is blocked by bushes on all sides except the north. These bushes look as though someone planted them here deliberately. The bush won't budge. It's almost as if it were welded to the spot by magic. The bush doesn't seem to have much to say to you. Perhaps that's because you haven't been properly introduced. The bush doesn't seem to have. You provide the area foliage with a long-winded introduction and description of your past exploits. You'd almost swear you heard the trees yawn, but it must just be the wind in the bushes. The bush. As you repeat the magic phrase you learned from the Lishi, the bushes on the west spring apart as if by magic. Oh, that's right, it is magic.
Okay.
A huge old gnarled oak nestles a large rock under its roots as if it were hatching an egg. An ancient dried corpse hangs from its boughs. It's a dead body, artistically laid out for maximum shock effect. Actually, it just happened to fall in that position, but please don't tell anyone. Skulls line the pathway to a most peculiar chicken-legged hut. There can't be many like it. This must be Baba Yaga's hut, last seen in Spielberg.
She was the main villain from the first game.
Skulls line the path. Three skulls sit on posts in a line. Maybe they're Baba Yaga's stooges. The nearest skull is fixed in a perpetually sour expression. One eye socket is empty, the other filled with a brilliant gem, like the flare of the frost flame. The nearest... You're sure you've seen this skull and that gem somewhere before?
Go back, or face thy doom. Hey, wait a second. Don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, you're the guy that turned Baba Yaga into a frog. So what are you doing here? Trying out for the part of soup du jour or auditioning for the main course? Yeah. Good to see me again, I know. So, what do you want? Call me Bonehead. I'm just hanging around like always. She's back to her old self, if you knows what I mean. Other than a craving occasionally for flies and a distaste for frog legs, she's the same as ever. Danger? Around here? Nah, must be your paranoia acting up again. This place is as cozy and safe as a coffin. You can see for yourself that the hut's okay. Took it a bit to settle down from the last flight, though. You mean the hut of brown now sit down sort of thing the last time you was by? Well, that don't work anymore. Just go up to the hut and it'll squat and let you in, if it wants you in. My eye? Not bad at all. I has to admit, you gave me a real gem.
What's with the...
Don't remind me. I thought I was gonna be left behind when the hut flew the coop, but Baba Yaga picked me up later. You sure made her mad.
What was that text? Completely forgot. Don't have the speech?
Put it this way. A wristwatch ain't much use without a wrist. And a pair of dancing shoes don't do much when you got no legs. You know what I mean? Bring me something to keep the sun out of my eyes, maybe.
The other guys, what I say. They want crispy if he gives you the word. Hey, the big bee, the babe, the ogress, the Baba Yaga herself. She thinks you cheated her out of the meal last time and she'll be delighted to have you for dinner. That guy, huh? Okay. Ah!
See you around.
Yeah.
Don't come back unless you got a reason to be here.
Well. One. Okay. I'm afraid I have to
One and two and three make six. Who hides her hut behind trick sticks? Magic message. Bushes here. In the rhyme with disappear.
Would that be Baba Yaga in her chicken leg hut you try?
Baba baby, that's the one. An ogress who is loads of fun. Guessing answers without knowing? Check your guesses first by going.
I went. Okay. I need to talk to Baba Yaga then. Great. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go to here.
You are so exhausted.
301. Okay, 301 is more than enough.
After some rest, you feel better.
Oh, I'm afraid it's already night. I missed the... Oh, great. No, no. No.
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
Good evening, Slick.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, okay?
Greetings and salutations.
Welcome.
Dinner tonight is garlic stew with vegetables. They all wave to you in response. You You unlock the door to your room and go in. After some rest, you feel better. The massive gate to this town is securely...
I should be okay. However, there is something we can do right here. It's dangerous, but not fight the bear, not fight the ghosts.
Did you get my message? I hoped you would come to see me here again. I wanted to ask a favor of you. I need your help. I am trying to find... Oh, but we hardly even know one another, and here I am. I am sorry. It's just that this is so important to me that I couldn't wait to ask you.
The flirtatious young woman is waiting for you at the gate.
It is strange how much I look forward to seeing you. I have never cared about a man before. I wanted you to find some things for me, but really it is too dangerous. I would hate her trying to help me. Oh, never mind. Besides, I don't even know if I can trust you yet. You and we have met only a few times. How do I know if you are telling the truth about yourself? I need someone dependable, someone who will face danger willingly for me. Perhaps when we get to know one another better, I will be able to know if you are the one I need. I know that one of the things I need is hidden in the swamp. You have to be very strong to avoid getting killed there. I am not sure that you are ready to face the dangers that await you in that terrible place. please, work on your skills before we next meet. Mordavia is a very dangerous place. I do need your help, but I do not want anything harmful to happen to you. Farewell.
Katrina seems to walk off into the mist. Odd. You've never noticed much fog around this area of the forest.
Okay. Okay, slow down, climbing the base. Okay, let's see if I can. Second time. Okay, let's see if I can do one of the most dangerous things we need to do. So we run. Let me check the map. This means west. You know, this means west. No. Okay, let me check if I can do this. Go all the way south.
Large deciduous trees make their stand among the pines.
Yeah, they put more shadows during the night.
A ghostly figure floats near the center of this clearing.
Hello. Can you help me? I seem to be lost. Everything is so strange. I lost my way home. Please, can you help me find my way? I'm trying to find my way home. I keep getting lost. Can you show me the way to town?
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
There you are. What happened to you? I thought you were going to show me the way to town. Please don't talk so. It's bad luck to speak of the dead.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
I think I can destroy them now.
You've returned the Revenant to its rest. With any luck it'll stay dead this time. It exudes the delicate aroma of rotting flesh. You find some copper kopecks on the no longer undead.
I'm thinking about going directly to sleep on the garden.
I don't understand. Every time I try to follow you, I find myself here again. Why can't I leave this place? Why can't I go home? I can't remember. I can't even think of my own name. What's wrong with me? Every time I try to go anywhere, I keep returning here. Why am I so lost? Everything is so hazy when I try to think of things. It's like trying to look at things far, far away. I should be able to remember my own home, shouldn't I? No, no, it can't be, no!
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
I remember now. I was walking home. Something started to chase me. I tried to run. Something knocked me over and everything went black. I'm dead, aren't I? I really can't go home again. I'm just a ghost. My name was Anna. I can remember things now, but everything is like a faded dream. It seems so strange to think of myself as a ghost. Everything is blurry. There's no day or night, only the shadowy landscape. I want to go from here, but I cannot leave. I can only wait. I can remember my house now. I lived beside the tall oak tree near the center of town. I've been gone so long. My poor, poor Nikolai. Goodbye and farewell.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
Okay, let me see if I can go. I'm closer to the Run's place, so better go there and sleep. Also, you need to, for full point, I think I need to sleep here once. And also get some gnarly dreams.
You feel the sensation of floating freely in a swirling cloud of magic. You are warm and safe, surrounded by the sound of peaceful beauty. You feel as if you are suddenly totally alive. You can remember every happy moment of your past, taste every favorite sensation, Hear all the colors of the universe. This is the true joy of living. Suddenly, you find yourself
Hey,
trapped
Florian,
by
how you doing,
darkness.
mate?
You cannot breathe. The
Can you
darkness
hear
is
me
tearing
well?
the warmth, life, and magic from your body. Pain. The agony of lungs without air. The burning
Great.
cold of a body
How
trapped
are
in
you?
ice. The terror of helplessness as death approaches.
Glad to hear it.
You float, cold
I'm
and
doing great.
lifeless.
Thanks for asking.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise. You wake in a cold sweat.
Cool.
You remember every detail of the nightmare as though it had really happened to you. The fruit tree is laden with luscious-looking fruits of many kinds. It must be one of the rare mixed fruit trees.
Yeah, that might happen. That could happen. That happens a lot. There is one of my fans that I already told you I had to replace my GPU fans because one of them started stop working. I had to replace both because they come in double. Noctua and H. It doesn't sound familiar. I have to apologize. There is another. My computer has one of front fan also is starting to look a bit weird. So I have to think about replacing it too. I have to check out.
As you approach the tree, the fruit vanishes. Must be that low-calorie kind.
Okay, Noctua. Oh yeah, one of those really big ones. Oof. I remember thinking about buying one
After
of...
all the work it took you to get the bonsai bush and plant it here, you want to dig it up again? No way.
No way, Rosé. Okay. Okay. Forest 12. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to town. Ooh. Grab a bite to eat. I could go to the castle now. Okay. Let's go to the east until I can't go to the inn, grab a bite to eat, return to the castle. Oof. Or not. Wait, I can go west here. Okay. According to the maps, I can go west. I can't go west. Maybe I should have gone for a better map. In fact, let's go do that. Okay, quest for glory for maps. There. Much better. Complete map. Ha! Let's go back to the town. Go to the inn, grab by tweet, go to the castle gate, Dr. Boris. And then go talk to Olga again. Oh, no, no. What if I go talk to Boris? I'm going to go talk to Boris first. And then do everything else. Okay. I should be able to do it, though. Talk to Boris. Talk to Boris. Then I go talk to go talk to Ian. Go into the inn, grab a bite to eat. Talk to Olga. Talk to the old man, to Nikolai, and then talk to get a new poison from the doctor. Okay. Okay, I can do all that.
A fine autumn day to be walking. A man who walks everywhere will see much, I always say. Good day and welcome back.
You tell Boris about Olga's avocado and garlic sandwiches.
How I used to love her avocado and garlic sandwiches. We had them on our wedding night, you know. You should have seen the garlic and avocado flowers decorating our wedding cake. Oh, beautiful. And she baked the cake herself. Oh, she always was a good cook. You remind me of how much I miss my wife. I shall go back and visit her. I remember our wedding day. She was beautiful in her gown. She had even embroidered little garlic cloves and avocados around the edges. We danced the night away.
Okay, avocados aren't tropical fruits. What they're doing here, are okay. No, force 13 because it's they oh, completely missed what it was saying, but okay. Never mind. Let's go back to the inn. Honor is not. Honor is more important for a paladin because more honor you have, the more powers you have as a paladin. So, for a thief, for the rest of the classes, honor is not really that important. But this is a great side quest to do. You don't get any rewards, but you do get. But for the paladin, it's important to do this one. I think a great way, if I remember, is to feed that little hawk. That's a great way to get extra honor points. Okay. 12, 18, okay. That staff is probably the most important object in game, at least one of the most important.
You are always on the go, my friend. Take care. Good to see you.
You get a smile in response. Nothing like a good breakfast to get you off to a good start in the morning, especially when everything's laced with garlic. You get a farewell wave in response.
Hello? Do you have any news? So, you haven't been eaten yet. We'll see.
Tell Olga.
And be sure and keep me informed. I need to know everything that goes on around here. Someone's got to have a clue after all. Boris came back to visit me. We had a lot to talk about. He says he'll come back again after work. It was nice to see him. Seemed like old times.
Okay.
You take care. Don't want...
Okay. That was good.
As my husband used to say, come back again, sunshine or rain.
Now comes one of the most sad parts of the game. But it's kind of necessary. You kind of have to do it.
You greet the old man.
We have met before, I think. I am Nikolai. Have you met my Anna? She is... well, I do not know where she is. I am looking for her.
You start to tell the old man about the ghost you met in the forest.
Anna? You have seen Anna?
You explain that you saw her ghost in the forest.
Anna is in the forest? Where is she? I must go to her.
You tell Nikolai where you saw Anna, and try to explain that she is dead.
Thank you. I cannot thank you enough for finding my Anna. I will go to her now. I will help her find her way home. Thank you again.
This is super incredibly sad. Who's gonna get more potions? And I'm out.
You faintly hear a voice saying, "Don't knock! Come on in!"
I have been preparing a research report to tell the world about my process for reanimating dead tissue. It is proving very difficult. I must omit no detail, or the more skeptical of my fellows will doubt my results. And yet, if I wait too long, some other scientists may publish first. Why, it is distinctly possible that there are hundreds, even thousands of experimental scientists even now animating their own corpses and trying to publish their results before mine. Then again, maybe there aren't.
You say hello to the scientist.
I am glad to see that you have survived for another visit here. Mordavia can be a dangerous place.
You tell Dr. Cranium about the many undead creatures abroad in Mordavia, about the rumors that vampires inhabit the castle.
There are, of course, no such thing as living undead. Frankie is the closest that science can come to such a thing, and she is a product of science, not of magic. Vampires, Rusalki, revenants, and wraiths are the products of superstition and fear. Their existence is scientifically impossible.
Yet?
I have been very busy lately preparing my research report. If you have any suggestions, this would be a good time to share them. Science is the basis of living an informed life. Without science, there is only ignorance and savagery. With it, we have all the benefits of technology, from such simple things as my potions and elixirs all the way up to masterpieces like Frankie. If you want to improve your... Here you are, one freshly brewed helium. Here you are, one freshly brewed universal... Experiments are the... Oh, to become a certified genius, one must obtain a certificate of genius from the Positively International Genius Society. There's a bit more to it than that, of course, but that's the gist. I'm the only pig in this area.
PIG.
If I told you about it, it would not be a secret anymore now, would it? All I can say is that the process involves lightning, life fluid, and an attractive recently dead corpse. Oh, and considerable quantities of pepperoni pizza, of course.
That's the most important.
Publish or perish, they say. It is not sufficient just to be the greatest scientist in the world. One must also strive to be the best known. Otherwise, research grants can be hard to obtain.
The key to writing a research report is always to remember this. A pen can be driven, but a pencil must be led.
That's John Rhys Davies as a scientist.
Many of the Academy's scientists are greedy, self-centered, and dishonest. Some of them have negative attributes as well. It is best not to let other scientists know too much about one's research until one is ready to publish the final results.
Okay.
You say goodbye.
If you should come across any interesting samples of unusual scientific specimens, please let me know. Perhaps I should keep the results of the Frankie experiment to myself. I am not sure if the world is quite ready for infinitely agreeable artificial women. I shall need to explore the situation much more closely to be certain.
Okay. I still need to go at night, so... So, yeah, we have to wait until night. No. Okay, okay. We'll come here and train for the acrobatics. because you go to the stats. The only agility, but we don't have agility, so we'll try acrobatics. Throwing is fine. Stealth. Yeah, the only thing I need to train is acrobatics.
You are so exhausted that everything you do hurts. Better get some rest.
.304. Now I have to keep training acrobatics. I could train climbing, but there's no need. 304 until 320.
After some rest, you feel better. You are... After some rest, you feel better. You are so exhausted. After some rest, you feel better. You are so... After some rest, you feel better. You are... After some rest, you feel better. You are so... After some rest, you feel better. You are... After some rest, you feel better. You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear...
Good evening, Slick.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, okay?
Greetings and salutations.
Welcome.
Tonight, for your dining pleasure, it is the traditional Moldavian chicken paprikash, delicately seasoned with locally grown paprika and garlic. They all wave to you in response. You unlock the door to your room and go in. The massive gate to this town is securely barred to...
Anna, I found you! Anna!
Nikolai, I have been trying to find you for so long.
I never stopped looking for you, Anna. Never! I love you, Anna. I loved you from the moment you smiled at me. And I will love you for always.
Oh, Nikolai. This time we will always be together.
Forever?
Forever.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
Well, I could try something here. I need to defeat one of the rights. It's just north of here, so wish me luck. If I can't defeat it, or it gives me too much trouble.
You feel a chill go through you as you enter this part of the forest, as if a cold wind suddenly sprang up from nowhere. vanishes into nothingness, and the air slowly begins to regain some warmth. You see a raised mound of stones. It gives you an eerie feeling. You can tell that this is a place of death. The barrow contains treasure that the Wraith collected while it was alive, or perhaps more recently from treasure seekers less fortunate than you. You find a jewel-studded tiara, 6 gold crowns, 40 kopecks, and a few old bones.
We came back one last time to thank you for reuniting us.
Yes, thank you so much. Without your help, I would have been lost forever.
I do not know how we can help you. This is the last you will ever see of us.
If there is anything we can do for you, please ask. I shall never again be lost and alone. Nikolai and I will find our way. Being a ghost is not bad when you have someone you love with you. I have been lost so long. I do not know how I can help you. Perhaps you can talk to my friend Olga. She knows everything that goes on in town.
She married Boris Stovich, who owned the shop.
She did? She is such a lovely girl. I'm sure they are happy together. Olga will be able to tell you many things about the town.
I have not been so happy since the day of our wedding. It seems strange being a ghost. Still, it is better than being an old man who has lost his only love. It has been so long, and I know so little of what goes on today. Still, some time ago, there was talk in town about a stranger moving into Borgov Castle. There was much talk and many rumors about who had moved in. I do not know whether your path will ever take you to the castle, but I do know of a secret passageway to there. There was some talk of vampires at the time. I do not think anyone in Mordavia was actually killed by a vampire, so gradually the talk faded. My grandfather once told me that there is a secret passage that leads from the Borgov crypt in the cemetery to the castle. It was an escape route for the Borgov family when they were alive. I do not think anyone even saw the stranger. We only knew him as the Dark Master. It is an ominous title. It has been... there was... You may of course take my hat. I have no further use for it.
Farewell. May you never be lost.
Farewell. May you never be lonely.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
Okay, let me... Okay, throwing, strength, agility. Hope I don't have to fight anything else again, or I'm freaking dead because my stamina sucks. Okay. Well, I already have the hat.
You have returned to this wonderful place between worlds. You are again filled with the joy of being truly alive. You find yourself dancing at the heart of the cosmos. You spin and the universe swirls with you and around you. Suddenly, something calls out to you. You feel a coldness rapidly devouring you. You falter in fear as you remember what happened the last time you were here. The voice calls again, and you feel trapped, helpless. The closer you get to that voice, the greater the fear. It is a voice of pain, a voice of death. You flee in terror. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. You wake in a cold sweat. You remember every detail of the nightmare as though it had really happened to you.
See if I can try something here.
This is not a good place to practice throwing. You straighten out your jacket. As you approach the tree, the fruit vanishes. Must be that low-calorie kind.
Okay, now I can visit Baba Yaga again. Okay. Let's go visit Baba Yaga again. And this is the part where I... Now this is the game starts getting interesting.
The bush doesn't seem to have much to say to you. Perhaps that's because... As you repeat the magic phrase you learned from the Lishi, the bushes on the west spring apart as if by magic. Oh, that's right, it is magic.
So, have you got an excuse for being here, or have you just come to keep me company, or what? So, what are you here for, besides my scintillating conversation? You know, if you keep going on doing all that hero stuff, you're gonna wind up with the Goody Two-Shoes blues. You know, black and blue and dead all over.
Thanks, buddy, but some of us do it, though.
Yeah, not bad at all. I can tell by the reflections in your eyes that it gives me character, makes me look mysterious and handsome. Hey, all right, you guys, this guy's okay by me. You can let him through. She's expecting you. Bats told me she got out a favorite book just for the occasion. How to Serve Man. I cracked myself up. I'm still smiling, ain't I? What do you expect me to say? Sorry, I've got a headache. How should I know what that hut wants? If you want to catch a chicken, think like a chicken. Baba Yaga came from a place a bit to the east of here, but she always had a soft spot for this little valley. Said there was a lot of dark magic about this place, so she thought she'd spend the winter here before moving back home. Hey, this hat does a good job at keeping the rain and sun off my skull. Yeah, you may not be much to look at, but at least you have your uses.
Skulls line the pathway to a most peculiar chicken-legged hut.
Baba Yaga.
Ed doesn't like you very much, I guess. Probably blames you for having to fly all the way from Spielberg. Maybe you could find something to win the bird-brained hut over and calm it down.
Okay, wish me luck.
A strangely familiar, scratchy voice shouts, "Now!"
Spirits of the frigid north, spin the water, draw it forth. Frosty spirits, summon twice, turn the water into ice.
You find yourself trapped in ice.
Come for a little visit, are we? A little chat, perhaps? We remembered the last time you came for a little visit, don't we, kids? You turned me into a frog, didn't you, ha? Thought I wouldn't remember you. You thought to yourself, let's just visit Baba Yaga and see what we can turn her into today. Well, you thought wrong, kiddo. Well, now you're here and all trapped like a fly in a web. Just looking at you reminds me of lunch. So, what'll it be, kids? Hero sandwiches or Hero on the half shell? Seeing as he is already frozen, we could just settle for a little ice cream sundae with whipped cream and nuts. Oh, good. We'll just skip the main course and go straight to dessert. Any last words from the soon-to-be supper?
You tell about Mr. Bones the Gnome and the reason you came here.
So, you come here to help the jester get back his jokes, huh? How fitting. He made a fool out of me because you made a frog out of me, and now I'll make food out of thee. Just desserts, after all. So now we can all have our favorite treat to eat. Isn't that right, kids?
You tell about Miss...
So, you come here, son. Oh, elderberry pie. It's true we haven't had that for a long while. But I can't very well make one now. I don't have any of the ingredients. Oh, poo. Now that you mention it, I'd really like some elderberry pie, with or without ice cream. You're right. He did bring us a mandrake, didn't he? And it made such a lovely mousse. Very well. But it means no ice cream for now. So, Mr. Tender Morsel, I'll give you another chance. Bring me some fresh elderberry pie, and I won't have you for dessert. Agreed? Good.
Vigorously, you nod your head in agreement.
Good. Bring us some fresh elderberry pie, or we'll just settle for Adam's apple pie and minced meat instead. We'll recycle this ice around this fool for iced knee later. Hero Lout, now get out.
Well, what have we here? Back in one piece? I sure never expected to see you outside of a quiche again. Boy, I can't believe she didn't eat you. I guess the sweet tooth is bothering her again. Fortunately for you, she didn't get a yearning for sweet breads instead. She didn't give you the recipe. All right, let's see. You'll need a pie pan for starch. You'll need bone meal for a crust, grue goo for flavoring, and elderberry berries, of course. Well, it won't be on the shelf with the flour and cornmeal. You'll probably need to make it yourself. Get some bones and grind them. Hey, don't look at me like that. You know, Baba wouldn't like it if you use bones she knows personally for the bone meal, if you know what I mean. How should I know how you get a pie pan? You're the one with the skull still stuffed with brains. Use them! That's the stuff that leaks out of the Dark One's cave. It's kind of like molasses gone bad. Really bad. You'll need to pick them right off the elderberry bush. Careful or you'll make it cry. There's nothing worse than elderberry wines. I don't know much about it. I don't get around much after all. I think it's a mean green to the northwest. Stay careful around it. If you destroy it, you'll make Baba very displeased with you. On the other hand, it could destroy you.
Skulls line the pathway to a... Skull... It looks like a huge butter churn, or maybe a frontier pharmacist's mortar. There's a pestle, or could it be a butter bat, in it?
I have most of the ingredients. I just need the goo.
You put the bones into the huge mortar. Now what? You work the pestle back and forth in the mortar. It's hard work, but after a while you manage to grind the bones into a fine bone meal with almost the consistency of flour.
See?
You fill the flask with powdery bone meal from the mortar.
Okay. Get the... Let's go for the elderberry bush. We have plenty of time for everything. Oh no.
You are somewhere in the forest far south of town. This area looks much like the rest of the woods, if perhaps a bit bushier. You are somewhere in the forest far south of town. This area looks much like the rest of the woods, if perhaps a bit bushier. There's something strange about this bush. Maybe it's the eyes. Oh, forget it. It's probably just an ordinary, everyday bush with blood-red berries and tentacle-like branches.
Okay, how do I get the bush?
You've managed to knock a branch with some berries loose from the bush. That hurt. That really hurt. Think of being stung by a 10-foot-long wasp. You think that would be a relief in comparison. You strip the berries from the loose branch and carefully store them in a pocket in your backpack.
Okay, so I need to do the goo, collect goo, and that's it. Ouch. That was a nasty cut. Oh great, what do I need now? Oh, these assholes! This is the only monster in the game. This is the hardest monster in the game, I think. Or at least one of the artists.
The nasty Necrotor has fallen to your onslaught. Unfortunately, this is a far from endangered species. Searching for the fallen beast, you find nothing of value, unless you were planning to start a flea circus.
Oof. Good weapon use, acrobatics, throwing, oof, but that was rough. And I'm playing in easiest difficulty setting, and still, if you're not careful, get your ass kicked.
You grab a You slowly fill your flask with the greasy, grimy goo.
You pour the bone meal into the pie tin, then put the empty flask back in your pack. After interminable minutes, less of the gooey goo splurges into the pie pan. You rub the slimy flask clean and put it away. You toss the elderberries into the pie tin. Okay, let me check with the best map. Oh, great. The hawk is always good. The bush thing is greatest. Oh, okay.
As you repeat the magic phrase, you learn... Oh, that's right, it is magic. You've seen better trees to climb. After all, you really don't want to end up hanging around here. Searching it, you find a large knothole, but there's not anything inside of it. You've seen better...
So, did you get it? Show me. I won't let you in without it. Looking good. Now show it to the head skull over there and get out of the way fast if you don't want to add rump roast to the Baba's menu for the night.
The skulls appear to have stopped flashing their lasers. You pick up the pie. It's been cooked to a delicate golden brown.
Hey, bird legs! Squat!
You quickly step out from under the trap. A moment later, you hear the voice of Baba Yaga.
Not very trusting, is he, kids? Good. It's not like I trust him. Floor, quick! Make him stick!
You find your shoes stuck to the floor.
Spirits of the swamp and mire, aid me in what I desire. Creatures of the mist, beings of the fog, turn this human into a cute hedgehog. I have a sudden craving for a Tiggly Wiggly. Perhaps some hedgehog grog. Hedge Piggly Swiggly and Pig Newtons. What's that you say? Elderberry pie. Oh, darn. He was bringing that here, wasn't he? I don't suppose a Piggly Wiggle can get the pie from his backpack, could he? Particularly if his feet are stuck to the floor. Oh, pity. Spirits of the mist and more, restore this man as he was before. So, now my dining delight, do you have what I asked for?
You tell about how you made the pie.
Well, that's all very well and good, but until I have my elderberry pie in hand, you are in serious danger of staying for supper. Get it? I'm hungry. Any other questions? That smells delicious, just the way we like it, fresh from the fire. So, let me think. How should I reward you for such a lovely pie? Well, Kitty, should we just fry him now, or for an entree have green spleen casserole with roast leg of man? Oh, all right, I suppose he did do us a favor. It wouldn't be polite to eat him now. Besides, he may be useful in the future. So what is it that you want as a reward for your lovely pie?
You tell about the gnome and how he wants his humor back.
Humor, is it? You want a sense of humor. I'm not sure the gnome really had a sense of humor, making fun of poor old ogresses. Oh, all right. Take this good humor bar and give it to the gnome. I suppose there is nothing more pathetic than a gnome who can't tell a joke.
You take the good humor bar and put it away.
You've got what you wanted, and I've got what we wanted. Tasty treat, now retreat.
I guess she liked the pie, or you would have taken its place. Be seeing ya.
Okay, let's go back to the Leshai. I think I've... Let's go back Leshai for the other quests. Okay, half noon, I still... And go visit the inn, the Nomad Inn, and...
And 12 make 22. This killer plant will crawl to you. Hungry, hunting, seeking food. A berry bush with an attitude? Riddles, riddles, 3, 2, 1. Next one, and my riddling's done.
Next, we're just gonna visit the Dome of Void, see if no. I'm just going to grind stuff. I wish there was a way to face the rats without, well, you know, finding them.
Nikolai has disappeared from his home. The last time I saw him, he said something about finding Anna. I fear he is dead. Good day. I went searching last evening to see if I could find Nikolai, but I found nothing. He was an old man, and could not survive the forest at night. Of that I am certain. Nikolai, the old man, is dead. He wandered out of town yesterday, and I only found his tattered remains. He will be missed. Nikolai used to take me fishing at the lake when I was young. He was like an older brother to me. Anna was a sweet woman who really loved him. They were very happy together. I used to take care of Nikolai, make sure he was safe at home, eating food, getting rest, that sort of thing. It's going to feel very strange to know he's not around anymore. Everyone here will miss Nikolai. It is a very sad occasion. So she has been looking for Nikolai all this time, just as he was looking for her. I guess they must truly love one another. I hope they will be happy in the afterlife. Try not to get into too much trouble.
That didn't...
Goodbye. And try not to run into any more ghosts, please.
You get a smile in response. A voice from behind the door says, "Oops, sorry. Seems I forgot about my burglar alarm. Hope it wasn't too shocking for you."
Did I tell you about the time there was this guy walking into an inn with this big Necrotor following him? He goes up to the innkeeper and asks for some stew to eat. The innkeeper looks nervously at the Necrotor and asks the man what his pet will eat. And the guy replies, "Anyone he wants." Not bad, eh?
You hand the gnome the good humor bar.
I don't even have to give him. This is the best
What's
looking
this?
dance.
You trying the old hot pepper bar on me? Hey, I'm the professional, kid. Don't try this at home. Not on a gnome, anyway. Hey, it looks good, though.
He eats the good humor bar.
Not bad. Pretty good, actually. Hey, I feel funny. I mean, really funny. What was that thing?
You tell the gnome about Baba Yaga and the good humor bar.
Thanks, pal. Guess this yuck's on me. This jester just can't thank you too much. You're my hero, Nero. My main man, Stan. I am so happy that it reminds me of the time Dimlit the dwarf came across a magic ring in the bazaar in Shapir. He rubbed it, and lo and behold, out comes a genie. "I will grant you 3 wishes," said the genie. "Well, for my first wish, I want a purse that's always filled with gold," says Dimlit. "So shall it be done," said the genie. There before Dimlit appeared a purse. He turned it over, and a pile of gold spilled out on the desert sand. Again and again he turned it over, and more gold covered the ground. "Master, you do have 2 more wishes left," said the genie. "Oh, that's right," said the dwarf. "Well, give me 2 more of these." Let me tell you, I'm every bit as happy as Dimlit was. You know what they say about humor? If you don't got it, you won't get it. And if you don't get it, I'm sure someone will try to explain it at great length. A flying rumor never has any trouble making a landing. I heard that the shopkeeper's husband left her because she was such a scold. She was a person who was quick on the floor. When she wanted his opinion, she gave it to him. Do you know why gnome jokes are so short? So that they won't go over the dwarves' heads. There's no point in telling a dwarf a joke with a double meaning. He won't get either one. Judging from the expression, "what you don't know can't hurt you," dwarves are practically invulnerable. Of course, far be it from me to say that all dwarves are just plain dumb. Most are pretty greedy, too. Dwarves get their money the horde way. They won't even spend the time of day. Dwarves don't care how people treat them, as long as they do. Of course you know what you got when the singing dragon fell into the dwarf mine. A flat miner. And on that note, let's change the subject. Well, now that I'm back in the funny business, it's one more show and I'm back on the road. I'm going to show these yokels that he who laughs last just didn't get it. So you got by with a pie, aye? My. Always knew the way to Baba's heart was through her stomach. Probably someone she ate. You know what they say about cannibals? Always having a few friends over for dinner. Some people spread happiness wherever they go. Others, whenever they go. Fortunately, you are the former. If you was the latter, you'd probably have a few rungs missing. Before you blow, Joe, I figure I owe you one. I'm gonna let you in on a secret only we gnomes know. I'm gonna tell you the ultimate joke. Don't wince, Vince. This is straight, mate. You tell this one, and whoever hears it is gonna laugh. Really laugh. Can't help it, can't stop it kind of laugh. Only works once, and should only be used in last resorts, Mort. It's the last laugh, so to speak. The best just to the west. Yours for the telling.
The gnome tells you a rather silly joke. You find yourself laughing despite yourself.
See what I mean, Gene? Tell this joke to a big bad dude that's out to do you in, then exit while he's laughing. Use it or lose it. Bye-bye, Birdie!
Really? What time is it? Afternoon, okay. Middle of the afternoon. I can still grind a bit. I can still go outside and grind. Forest 14. I'm just gonna grind. Then I'm going. No, I'm gonna grind. Then go out, talk to Domovoy, see if he has any quest for me. Do the quests, and just the rest is gonna grind. Acrobatics is the one I have to grind. Well, almost everything. This is the not gonna lie, is the most boring part of the game, but it's necessary. The problem with the acrobatics is probably the skill that you have to grind the most, and the grind is very slow. The other ones are very easy to grind.
You are so...
Only 315 only. But I get good honor, intelligence, vitality. Okay.
After some rest, you feel better. You are... After some rest, you feel better.
Oh. Yeah, and rations. I'll go and buy some more tomorrow.
You hear moo after a few minutes.
So you're back. No, it's your front. Take a seat. No, take two. They're small. I got a joke just for you, so don't look so sheepish. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all you others. I'd like to say how glad I am to be here. I'd like to say it. Seriously, folks, staying at the Hotel Mordavia has been like staying at a resort. A last resort. My room is so small, the mice are hunchback. I couldn't even complain about the room service. There wasn't any to complain about. And the innkeeper's wife really went out of her way to make me feel at home. She ignored me completely. I wasn't feeling well, so I went out to visit the local doctor. You know, Dr. Cranium. He's the guy with the 3 pairs of glasses. One for nearsightedness, one for farsightedness, and one to look for the other 2. I said to the doctor, my heart keeps making a strange noise. It keeps going tick, tick, tick. Ha-ha, said Dr. Cranium. We have ways of making you talk. Next, I went to visit the local store. If you don't know what's up, then you haven't seen their prices lately. And the shopkeeper, what a gossip. She suffers from acute indiscretion. I dislike repeating gossip, but what else can you do with it? And boy, oh boy, the monsters in this place. If I ever come face to face with a revenant, I know what steps I'd take. Long ones. What would I do if ever I saw a necrotor? Hope it didn't see me. Actually, folks, I'm up here for a good reason. A jester's ambition is to be healthy, wealthy, and wisecracking. If it weren't for my friend the hero over there, I couldn't make a hyena laugh. So, when you've lost your wit, broken your funny bone, and none of your puns are fun, it helps to have a hero handy. You know, that reminds me very little of the story about the gravedigger who was so bored, he buried himself in his work. You know, I could tell you some more jokes, but you'd only laugh at them. So long and be good. If you can't be good, then be careful.
The gnome takes a deep bow and gets down off the stage. That's funny, you always thought he got down off a duck. Ha! The townspeople explode into spontaneous applause.
Keep smiling. It makes people wonder what you've been up to. So, was that funny, or are you just keeping your mouth shut?
I think I am sorry to see the strange gnome leave. It was odd being able to laugh again, if only for just a moment. There will be no more entertainment acts at this hotel, understood? At least not until a new, funny entertainment arrives. The gnome was very odd and said very strange things. Yet Mr. Bones was very funny this time, and I enjoyed listening to him.
You know, he wasn't such a bad person once you got to know him.
Yeah, except for that drooling problem, we'd welcome him in Moldavia if he ever came back.
I still wouldn't let him marry my daughter, though.
You don't have a daughter.
Well, that might constitute a major obstacle to marrying her.
Gentlemen, I was dangerously close to being amused this evening.
I'll tell you, I had a great time, a great time!
Laughed so hard I almost lost my lunch.
Now that was an evening of, thank goodness, rare entertainment.
I was okay. I laughed till I stopped.
I'm telling you guys, it was boffo. I even got some of the jokes.
It's good to have my wit about me again. Nothing worse than someone who can't take a joke or one that tries to tell one and can't. Before you helped me, when I told a joke, people always clapped their hands. Unfortunately, it was always over their ears. Now, whenever I tell a joke, I get carried away. So I'm leaving before they ride me out of town on the nails. A short joke there.
Why is Brian Davis doing the voice now?
Did you hear the one about the dwarf who is so dumb, he always stops to think and then forgets to start again? Everything that's said to him goes in one ear and out the other. There's nothing there to block traffic. I can tell dwarf jokes all day, mainly because there are none around to stop me. In another minute, I'm gonna say my bye-bye and fly. I'm going south for the winter, down where the nights are balmy, and so am I. Heading for Silmaria, land of winter waterland, where there's no snow nor cold wind to blow. Up here, the winter is so cold, even the wind howls about it.
Nope.
Your voice is lost in the noise of the crowd, and the gnome doesn't seem to have heard you. You unlock the door to your room and go in.
Well, it's so long, it's been nice to know you. I like you. I have no taste, but I like you. If you ever make it to Silmaria, look me up. I never forget a friend, especially if he owes me money. But seeing as how it's me that owes you one, I'd better get while the going's good. See ya! Don't take any wooden kopecks! So, everyone, I'll leave you with this story. A man runs up to his doctor and says, "Doc, you gotta help me. I keep thinking I'm a goat." The doctor asked, "How long have you had this delusion?" The guy replied, "Ever since I was a kid." Ba-da-boom. That just goes to show you I'm one bad dude. It's been sheer pleasure here, but I'm gonna take it on the lam and just bleed it. Be seeing you.
Okay, that was funny. Okay, let's see if we can.
After some rest, you feel better. 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 You're getting tired. You have the feeling you are being watched. You see a small, hairy, sad-looking creature.
Not many big people see Domovoy. Most not look. You something special. Maybe so? You hero? Mordavia big hero need. Plenty powerful hero. Maybe you be soon. Learn much, practice much. Soon plenty big hero. Domovoy am I. Domovoy I be. Over places Domovoy watch. Protect the inn, do I. By big people Domovoy not seen. You stranger are. Maybe hero, maybe not. Show myself to you I do. Speak to you I will. Maybe good things for people will you do. Maybe good thing for Domovoy you do, hmm? Some night soon, talk we will again. Domovoy good luck bring. Maybe Domovoy help you. You Domovoy help. In where I am living, in Domovoy am I. Luck I bring. Way things go now, think most luck bad. Things at inn not good. No people come. Innkeeper and wife very, very unhappy. Mordavia very, very sad place. Even Domovoy cannot help here. Oh, too much dark magic. Too much we speak, too much I talk. Sometime else we speak, sometime else I talk. Bad place here anymore. Good many years ago, but going very bad now. Many bad things here. You find out. Maybe talk again. You come down other night. Maybe have much to say.
You unlock the door to your room and go in. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. You get a smile in response. Nothing like a good breakfast to get you off to a good start in the morning, especially when everything's laced with garlic.
There are supposed to be domovoi in most houses in Mordavia. They bring good luck as long as you don't try to harm them. The domovoi are creatures of legends, although I have never seen one.
I used to see the domovoi. When I was a child, I'd sneak down from my bedroom in the middle of the night and look for him. He was always hiding somewhere downstairs, and he would laugh. When I found him, he would be hysterical, the domovoi. Now that I'm an adult, I don't see him. But I do know he's still around.
You get a farewell wave in response.
One thing you can say about Mordavia is that it is never dull. Be careful out there. Good to see you.
Okay.